is KJ and Lyons on WEEI.
Look at your boy, Mama Rose. Look at your boy. Look at the blood. Mama Rose. At WrestleMania, this is going to happen to your son.
Clear,
now, you stay down. That.
Clear, guys.
That. You shut your mouth. What, just because the show's over, that doesn't mean that the stops. The ref doesn't give a Look at this one. Yes. What? Show is over and then it stops? That. Your script? That.
The show is almost over here on KJ and Lyons, but as The Rock said, bump that. We still have about 30 more minutes to go here.
I thought that was audio from our pre-show meeting. That was Nico just beating us up.
Right, exactly.
That's what I
The Rock and WrestleMania 40, a night one last night. Look, we're not going to get into what happened with what match, but this is why I take my hat off to The Rock. If you've never read any of his books, read his very first book. It talks about how when he didn't make it to the NFL, he's living in Canada and he's playing in the CFL. He is so broke that the way he ends up eating is he goes to training table after their practice because he's on the practice squad of a CFL team. And he's eating like pretty much whatever sub sandwiches are left over. And look where this guy is now. Like the dude owns 10 or 15% of the company and gets to come back. He's literally saved WWE right as Vince McMahon is being shown out the door. And my daughter, I just sent you the picture, John. She's got the belt and she's got the one finger to say, acknowledge me. It's just fascinating what this guy has done. Like, he's joked about running for president, but let's just call it where in this social media age, you don't think that The Rock wouldn't get at least 8% of the vote across America?
It's really an amazing career, too. Like, he was on those Miami Hurricanes teams of the U, and he's come all the way from there to now. I mean, you could make the case. He's one of the top 10 biggest celebrities in the world. I mean, he's done the Fast and Furious movies too. Like he's done all the even
the Disney movies with the helmet when he was the football player.
Yeah, and I don't like wrestling. Like I'm not a WWE guy. I know who The Rock is. I know plenty about his career because he's done all these other fascinating things. I mean, it's really it's a fascinating career to me, like all the different turns it's taken because he's not just a wrestler. He wasn't just a CFL. He's turned that into, he's still a wrestler. He's also an actor. He's also a mogul. He's also just someone that people want to hear speak, right? So it's a fascinating career and another chapter in it this weekend.
Mama Rose, look at your boy. Me and my daughter have been saying it around the house. My wife has just been like, oh, gosh. Like, this is how I have a special needs daughter. My daughter, Sarah, is 12. And so for her, everything is very quick in terms of attention span. So last night I'm flipping back and forth between WrestleMania and the Final Four. And she's like, you going to turn back? I was just like, yeah, UConn's starting to pull away with this thing. Yeah. We could go ahead and turn back. So night 2 is tonight. But, those guys in Philly were out in the cold. It was like at one point like maybe 38 degrees, and they're standing outside watching dudes watch scripted wrestling. That's absolutely crazy.